captain has sent down all the KERO-SUN heaters we can spare and assigned me to take any further action necessary.
369 on Central.
Why did the captain take KERO-SUN heaters down to the planet Aku, Mr. Spunk?
I should think that would be quite obvious, Lieutenant. Only KERO-SUN sophisticated technology can save the occupants. Now, I need a volunteer, someone to help the captain spread the KERO-SUN message.
But Mr. Spunk, KERO-SUN technology is known throughout the cosmos. In fact, KERO-SUN heaters are standard equipment on the entire star fleet.
Precisely. KERO-SUN is the premier heating company in the universe.
But then?
Lieutenant, behind every great heating company, there's a great dealer organization, full of enthusiasm, imagination, and confidence. Lieutenant Lulu, ask the ship's historian to bring me the data cubes I requested. What the occupants need to know are the merchandising and advertising techniques that made KERO-SUN's success possible. How KERO-SUN sells the sizzle as well as the BTUs. We've pinpointed the year that launched KERO-SUN's galactic success, 1982 AD Earth time. We need to study KERO-SUN's strategy in that pivotal year. KERO-SUN was already America's #1 name in kerosene heating. I'll show you what I mean.
This isn't a history cube. You too, me too. Is this what you spend your time watching?
These are classic beauties, and I'm into heavy metal.
Primitive Earthmen heated their dwellings very inefficiently, but fuel was plentiful and inexpensive. The creative Earthling Benjamin Franklin invented a wood-burning stove for cooking and heating, but wood stoves are usually no better than 50% fuel efficient.
As time went on, Earthling technology improved. Other means of heating were developed. In the 1980s, some poor creatures even tried electric heating. They were the hardest hit.
Mr. Spunk, didn't most Earth dwellings have central heating by the year 1982 AD?
Even so, central heating systems suffer great heat losses up the chimney from the ducts and pipes that conduct the heat to the living areas.
And when fueled by oil, these systems are only around 60% fuel efficient. When fueled by gas, only about 65% efficient. Whereas KERO-SUN portable heaters are 99.9% efficient.
With KERO-SUN, the money you spend on heat comes back to you in heat.
On Earth, the 1980s marked the beginning of a general awareness of the enormous cost efficiencies of kerosene heating.
With this kind of growth back in 1982, just imagine the profit for KERO-SUN dealers in the future.
You mean KERO-SUN dealers are wealthy?
I should think that would be perfectly obvious.
I've often thought of retiring from the space service, having a permanent dwelling unit, acquiring a significant other, and multiplying. Why do KERO-SUN dealers make such good profits?
For many reasons. For one thing, KERO-SUN offers 10 portable models. Highest quality, good gross margins to meet the wide variety of needs of all consumers. First, the Omni line, the Omni 105, rated at 19,500 BTUs, a mini furnace you can carry. The Omni 85, over 13,000 BTUs, yet operates up to 28 hours on a tank full. The Moonlighter for heat and light, with a specially treated glass mantle that gives off a warm, friendly glow. Top plate converts to a cooking surface. The Omni 15, compact, low-priced, big value. The Model K, a rugged stainless steel cook stove. Then there are the radiant heaters, like heat from the sun, traveling at the speed of light. Here's KERO-SUN's brand new Sunstream with a quiet, smooth-running electric fan, warming up rooms faster, distributing heat evenly to all corners. The Radiant 36 features the convenience of a removable fuel canister. The Radiant 10 operates up to 37 hours on a tank full, America's favorite. The Radiant 8, economical for those smaller areas. The Director, just turn the head of the heater and put heat where you want it. And as you see, Earthlings found multitudinous applications for KERO-SUN portable heaters.
Good reasons for dealer profits.
They sound like interesting beings, these dealers.
Another reason for success is the high standard of quality precision engineering. Macro focus, please, Lieutenant Lulu. The combustion chamber, so precisely engineered that every computer-designed tiny hole, every piece of stainless steel has a vital role to play. KERO-SUN's distinctive automatic shut-off system. Fail-safe. Foolproof. Precise. A dedication to quality, to technology.
Oh, they are so beautiful. I once had a relationship with an Omni 85. I have never gotten over it. I have never gotten over it. I have never gotten over it.
Are they attractive?
Quite attractive.
How tall are they?
They range from 1.5 to 2 feet.
Oh, dear.
The heaters, Lieutenant.
And the dealers?
Taller, but quite attractive. Here, see for yourself.
I'm Dale Sykes from Barbara Lumber Home Center in Fort Pierce, Florida. KERO-SUN heaters is the #1 seller this year in our store, so we put it right up front in the high traffic area, and they have to walk through our heaters to go anywhere else in the store, and that's why we have them up front. We've had promotions, free tomato plants, and just to come in the store, and we put the tomato plants behind the heaters so they have to walk through the heaters, and it's always helped. We did that back in September when it was hot, but they remember the heaters and they come back when it gets cold and buy them.
Even by our standards. They're fine specimens, these male earthlings.
KERO-SUN dealers are exceptional beings. Their success is a result of enthusiastic, imaginative salesmanship. Example.
Last year, I was awarded the Dealer of the Year award for a 5-state area. I was really dragged into the KERO-SUNs. I remembered the old kerosene heater, which smoked up everything, and I would not even let him bring his in to show me. The salesman called on me 3 or 4 times. I would not even speak to him. He showed the KERO-SUNs to some of the employees, and they talked me into giving him the time to explain it to me and demonstrate it. If you're not carrying the KERO-SUN heater, you're missing a boat. We take the KERO-SUNs and we set them at the front of the store. We light 2 or 3 of them and we let them go all the time. Besides it attracting attention, it also, we use it as our heat, so it cuts down on our heating, so it doesn't really cost us anything to do this. When people walk in from the cold, as they walk up to the KERO-SUNs, they feel the heat radiated out from them and they automatically walk over to warm their hands. At this time, we step in. We are really excited about the KERO-SUN heaters. Our salesmen are excited about them. Everyone that walks in, that walks up to a KERO-SUN and we give the pitch, they're excited about them too. The KERO-SUN heater has been our largest single item, volume-wise, of any item that we've ever had in the store.
So, Lieutenant Verissa, when we beam you down to the planet Ocu, build a dealer organization full of enthusiasm, imagination, and confidence. let the occupants know of the great opportunity.
Yes, sir. I have a question, Mr. Spunk. Earthling dealers mentioned a Yellow Pages advertising program. What do they mean?
I should think that would be quite obvious. Earth dwellings and businesses in 1982 were connected by a wire communication system. The code numbers were listed in a large paper book with pages of yellow. It is very important for KERO-SUN dealers to be listed in these yellow pages. As Private Pennorton says, let your antenna do the walking. And one more important thing, crucial to your success. You must...
Condition red. Attention, condition red.
360-degree scan, Lieutenant O'Hara.
It's a frozen meteorite shower, sir. Approaching at vector 199.
We'll never outrun it.
If it collides with the ship, we'll all be frozen to death.
I do not want to be frozen. My circuits are non-operative at 0 degrees.
Private Pennorton, activate emergency plan A. You're right. It's our most powerful defense against the cold. Extend monitor.
.3 and closing.
Monitor ignition in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignite!
Vaporization factor 0.11 and rising rapidly. 0.823%. 9.9. It's melting. It's melting!
Now that's space heating. Resume course, ladies and gentlemen.
What would we do without KERO-SUN's monitor? It's really a spectacular heater.
Yes, and KERO-SUN dealers in 1982 were quick to realize what a vast market there was for the monitor. There was nothing else quite like it.
Monitors can be used as the main heating source, allowing you to run the expensive central heating system less. Or monitors can be used to warm up a major area of a house, like a new addition. Or they can warm up an entire vacation cottage. New Monitor 30 and Monitor 20 have a unique pipe-within-a-pipe forced flue venting. By using outside air for combustion, the monitors cut down on air infiltration. And Monitor's air circulation fan cuts down on heat stratification, heat going up to the ceiling, and puts the warmth where it belongs, on people. They are handsomely styled. They fit any decor. They're safe to the touch, and they've been safety tested and listed by Underwriters Laboratories. And with their compact size, they fit any room. The monitor system is light years ahead in technology and design. The monitor is fueled from a source outside the unit itself. You can choose a portable tank for easy carrying, or a larger tank that can be stored outside the home, or a tank located below the level of the monitor, such as in a basement. This really adds up to convenience. In contrast to other systems that operate at full on or full off, monitors operate at 3 different levels to maintain an even level of warmth without overheating and wasting fuel. They also have built-in controls that turn the heater off and on automatically. A monitor system provides the convenience of central heating at the cost of kerosene heating. As an example, here is an earthling who uses monitors with great success.
My name is Roy Johnson. I'm standing outside of my home in Bridgewater, Connecticut. The home is approximately 6,200 square feet, and we're heating close to 1/3 of the house with the Monitor 20 heaters at this point in time. We run our business from this home, and we have recently purchased 3 Monitor 20 units. We investigated several alternative arrangements of heating 3 unheated areas, one being the office area that we use within our home, the other being the vestibule at the front door, and dining room and kitchen and the master bedroom for my son's home next door. Gas, this will be a prohibitive monthly cost. And oil, a new furnace will be quite expensive as far as ductwork and fitting it into the existing structure. Well, I haven't found any disadvantages as yet.
Here is an earthling male you would like, Lieutenant Verissa. A human, a KERO-SUN dealer called Richard Tate.
Thinking that and realizing that the average furnace is quite old and inefficient, 35 to 45, maybe 50% maximum efficiency, compared to the Monitor 20's 92% efficiency, we figured we'd head for that broad market. And that's why we made our advertising program tailored towards that. We used this ad, starve the biggest hog in your home, your furnace. Now, I've called some of my customers last evening when I knew you were coming, and I wanted to determine their exact savings with their Monitor 20, and it's phenomenal. We have a hairdresser who is operating the Monitor 9 hours a day. He's saving $50 to $55 a month with it over natural gas. It's unbelievable, that type of saving. We have a man with 3,000 square feet ranch, 3,000 square foot ranch home on a slab. And he said his floors have never been as warm as they were this winter. And we've had 14 to 18 below zero here. And his fuel bills are phenomenal compared to what he was heating before. He's using about 100 gallons of kerosene per month, operating a Radiant 10 and a Monitor 20 in that 3,000 square foot home. Another man is running about $59 a month to operate his Monitor 20 in his home. And so when we look at this compared to the fuel bills people are receiving in the mail and from their oil dealers, all of a sudden we realize that the Monitor 20 can pay for itself quite quickly. Not only pay for itself in money, but pay for itself in added comfort. And this is what many people sacrificed in the last years or so.
And listen to George Brennan of Massapequa, Long Island.
We have a Monitor 20 in our home, and we also have a Monitor 20 in the store. A customer comes in the store here and expresses an interest in the Monitor 20. I will make an appointment and go to their home to make sure that the Monitor 20 will do a good job for them in the home.
Because of we use the monitors in our home, we are able to tell the customers exactly what they'll do, how to operate them, and how they perform for us. And it's much easier to sell something that you use and believe in. Do all the local...
Mr. Spunk, could I meet one of the KERO-SUN dealers on Earth?
You must remember, Lieutenant Verissa, these dealers lived in 1982. They'd be thousands of years older than you.
I've always liked older men.
Lieutenant, you must study the advertising KERO-SUN dealers had working for them in 1982. KERO-SUN advertised heavily in magazines and on television.
They had television on Earth then?
It was a curious medium then. They had people like this creature, Howard Cosell.
Long before the